You know, in the reunions, I am feeling so much younger than everybody's looking. Yesterday I was asking the guys, I said, shit, I'm stuck. I've got to go and talk all this stuff. What should I say, So I got Hamid, Biddy, Rana, Jaggy, Magga, Jones. I said, just, you go there and look at that, guys who do speeches on a regular basis. They're going there and, half of the global banking they do. I say, you go there and just pretend you're 17 years old. 17 years old? So yeah, what do you think when you're 17 years old? I said, that's something I can't talk about. Okay, then what's the second thing you do? The second thing, I got rid all the time, yeah. So I said, okay, then go out there and do like the handstand. That is such a stupid thing coming from these guys. Banking guys, you tell me to do handstand over there. Anyway, so, sorry, I didn't get my paper, I put it all out here. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 86. Class of 86. And old Samarians, low sixers, upper sixers, and the chorus people. What a glorious day, to have all of you out here. I'm sincerely humbled and at the same time shocked that you would actually, I know it's kind of a joke you guys cracked, but you guys got me here to talk to you. I'm very humbled, and of course I'm honored that you guys let me come here and speak. Shocked that you would trust me to say something that would make sense. Most when I open my mouth, I walk right into it. As you can see, I stand up here. For all you guys married, I'd like you guys to actually shut your ears, but what I would just say right now is, you guys, I'm the anti. If you got a couple letters, then you're with me. This is not what you should do. Things that I'm going to be talking about, but not too much. Don't do that. It's those good old days, when heady was heady. Last time I stood here, and my graduates will remember, I was standing here and I had Hedy as company. And I remember the prayer, where the head is in high and the mind is not clear. On and on. It was a 1 minute prayer. Lousy thing, because right after that you have to go back to school and study. The other guys were much more, what's his name? Trivedi. He would talk for like half an hour. We would fool around there, scratch our names on the thing and enjoy ourselves. But with Hedy, like 1 minute, he was gone. No point. But, and nobody had a crush on him, by the way. After he beat it up, I have no idea why. It's a reflection of what was going on. He said, "Do you think the sun shines through your ass?" I used that term quite a few times in life after that. And every time I would use that, was in the army, you could use it for the juniors and all that. Every time I would use that, people would pause and think, situation what you should do. You know, I should actually be the head boy. I don't know why Budher was head boy. I was basically all the time in Eddie's office. He would open the door for me. I would walk in. He would choose the cane of his pick one cane. Oh God. Don't like it. I mean, if you've seen a dog in the head, you see them cutting the butt on the floor. You see them cutting a butt on the floor. He was so fine. The guy went and jumped in the pond. It's like, okay, I'm telling you. You know, since I left school, I've had a series of ups and downs, just like many of you. But if you think back to your life in school, all the big decisions you made, the good ones, the bad ones, for better, for worse, the decisions that shaped your life and made you what you are today, you will definitely find a thread which comes back to your days to the secluded hilltop. A world far removed from the ugliness that we have got used to in the grind of day-to-day life on the outside. The same thing is going to get the hair on the rod. So I'm continuing the conversation, right? Okay. We, all of us, are the same people who knew you when you were not a husband or a wife, father or a mother. We knew each other when we did not have a profession or a career. Heck, when the hormones were driving us crazy. But my wife told me, don't say hormones, hormones. She texted me like 3 times. Hey, I am from Muxar. Coming from Punjab, you know, Angrezi aa rahi bahut hai. Knew each other at our weakest points and our strongest points. We've cried together and together we have laughed. And just like John C., Chandram Sodhi, Vijay, Urvashi, we are all irreplaceable in the memories of our lives. Am I correct? Right? So many familiar faces out here, right? And all full of memories. You know, 50% good ones. Other ones pretty terrible ones, you know. I mean, look at their faces. I mean, I'm sure right now we all kind of mellow down and we're all fine. But out here, when we come back in '86 and talk about the batch, I'm sure we request half the guys. We'll be hanging out behind the pants all the time. The school days, you know, they taught us many different things, unorthodox lessons and all that stuff. One of them was. I'll share a small story about Bayu Muchu's son. He was a prefect. So we were upper floors and he decided that we should go and maroon the cars from the poultry competition on our feast. Okay, fine. So he took order of Asimalids, me, Jackie, Sanga, Manmeet Singh, me, Murda, what a few of us. And off we went after time constraints, so I won't go through the whole gig. But after a lot of Mission Impossible moves, we got into the hen coop, the chicken coop. And Sanga, he running around here and there, he was the first guy who grabbed the murga. So he grabbed the murga and he's holding on the murga, and now we hadn't thought it all through. What do we do? Take the murga out. First of all, we don't kill it. How do we kill it? We see these guys butcher it. So somebody's saying, oh yeah, just jerk the neck. Oh no, food, twist it. We're figuring it out. We got cold feet. Hey, garlic, forget it. Yeah, drop it off. No. I said, no, forget it. He said, chal, hey, chak, ne, he dropped it. But the guys are nervous, like holding the murga like so tight. The murga is pretty tight on it. You know, the dead movie, I didn't think of it. The wife, won't think about that. I'm not like a Johnny Bobo. So, if you want to need a devotion. So, then we told them, missing devotion. And when he thinks, you guys, that's 61 doesn't know it. Questionable humor, he's got a project T and all that. So, he doesn't know what he should talk. So, anyway, he comes up with the right idea. Let's take. We told Vinny. So Vinny comes in, he gives him palak, puts bichu on top, and he says, go and rub it on Gota. You know, if you guys know Vinny at that time, Vinny was like a short, Tilton type character from Archie Comics. And if Vinny was Tilton, then Gota was Big Moose. So he goes, so story going, doing a little drum. He goes and oh man, hell had no beauty like a bull spawn. So first he goes, wait, massive. And right after that, the sting of the bichuti gets him. They're running around like mad guys. Anyway, this case, so one story. But it was a very marvelous story. I mean, you shouldn't do this, but I never studied much. So what I used to do was, we used to go to the teachers' houses. I'm not sure to say that word, but anyway. So we used to go to teachers' houses and we used to get the exam papers from them. We used to just borrow them, not and although when I would share that information with some of my good friends, it's like Appu, Vikas, Ram, Simon, Vadia, they would use it, they would in turn use it in good, efficient way. But we used to just go and copy, and they used to go and give to the chicks. Well, so when the question paper to actually come and people to start writing, then you always have someone really excited, like Rita Mota. Oh, the same paper! The damn thing all over again. In those cases, they will do it all over again, then I would cut the case. I would say, this is too much. How much hour you can take the and you take the paper. So then I used to go to the register. Actual register, take the register up and change the marks. So, once when I was changing the marks, I went out there, I'm changing it. On my point, it was a 5 point, 3, so I could make it 8. So 8 out of 10, not me. So my 3 to 4 come again, my path. And so I was, like, okay, so anyway, I tore the damn paper while I was changing it. And of course, next day, Mukho comes there, and I knew it, I'm going to get it. The skinny hands, long skinny hands. And man, he comes in, straight up, start bashing me. Idiot! My 25, 26 years of service, I want to do this. Remember? 25 years. When he said 25 years at that time, it sounded like a 10. I'm telling you, guys. Now, blink of an eye. Anyway, I'm going to sum it up. I owe a great deal of my life to Mr. BC, who encouraged me to join the army and see life differently. Actually, I guess I would want to all my teachers who put up with me anyway. So, Mr. Tuppe, who taught us to look at Kabir ka dohas in a way that would sink into our souls. Guru Govind dono khare, taake ragu paaye. Balihari Guru aapne, Govind diyo bitaye. Thank you guys. Thank you.